I'm Olu Olamigoke, and I'm here with Anna Gibson here at the Golden Trail World Series Final. Anna, how does it feel to come here straight after Worlds? How are you feeling?
It's good, it's a bit of a whirlwind, but yeah, it's fun to just go straight to the next thing and kind of keep the trip going.
Yeah, you still feel like you're pretty, recovered well and the legs are back under you for this race here?
Yeah, recovered pretty well. It definitely was pretty sore from the classic race at Worlds. It was just like really high speed sprinting downhill 2 laps in a row. So I think a lot of us who raced were surprised how sore our quads were, but recovered well from that. I unfortunately had like a little bit of an allergic reaction. I have a food allergy, so had some trouble this past weekend in between. So I'm feeling just kind of like, I don't know, we'll see how this race goes.
Oh man.
Just gonna do my best.
Yeah, that's all you can do, right?
Yeah.
So coming off of Worlds, had a little bit of a allergic reaction. What do you think is going to be the biggest challenge you're facing as you get onto the mountain here today, or tomorrow, I should say?
Well, because I got a little bit sick in between the races, I actually wasn't able to see the whole course. So I think just going into it blind will be a little bit of a challenge for me. I think this course sounds like it's really like technical and engaging, and I would have loved to like get a little bit better of a picture of what I was getting myself into. But I'm no stranger to racing courses I've never seen. I mean, that's normally how I show up at events. So yeah, I'm excited just to see how it goes, and I think it'll be fun to be like really engaged with it while we're out there.
That's cool. That's really cool. So you're ranked in the top 10 of all the top 30 out here this weekend. So how are you feeling about, I know you just mentioned that, you are coming at maybe a little bit of a disadvantage not having seen the course, but how are you feeling about your prospects overall with the finish?
I mean, I feel good about it. It's really fun racing the same people all throughout the year, and we all kind of know each other's strengths and weaknesses. So I know this course is definitely going to be a challenge for me, but also it's great with the amount of climbing that there is. That's definitely my strongest suit.
Yeah.
But some of the women that are ranked further ahead of me, they're like incredible at technical downhills, and so I think it'll be interesting to see how we all match up on this final course. But ultimately, it's really just fun to all be racing together because we've become pretty good friends throughout the season and over the course of the last couple of years.
That is really cool to hear that you said you guys have become friends. Not everybody watching this may know, but you are an NCAA second team All-American. So I don't know if anybody else knows that, but we also know that from the track, there's a lot of camaraderie on the track as well. How do you feel like that's translated to your trail running career?
I mean, it's definitely like a different environment and a different kind of like community culture-wise. I think like that's why I've continued to do track and trail throughout the last couple of years, just because I like the contrast between the two. Like, this feels like a family here. Like, trail running is so like community oriented. I mean, we show up at these races and everyone is like mingling. We're all rooming together, like eating every meal together. We race together very often throughout the year. So it's just kind of like a different type of bond than you have with like competitors on the track. I feel like it's even like across nations at the Golden Trail Series, it's like very social and super friendly, and it makes it really fun to race people because even if it's not your day, like someone else that you really care about and have come to like really admire is like having the best day of their life and having their best race. So it's fun to just get to cheer for each other.
That's really cool. I love to hear that. All right, so last question. Race aside, being in Europe, what is the thing you're most excited for here at the Golden Trail World Series Final?
I didn't know what I was going to be most excited for, but now getting here, I mean, like this lake and the scenery here is just absolutely incredible. And like I had never really heard of this lake before. Like we're just above Lake Garda, and I knew about that, but the color of this water is amazing, and like I'm super excited to just get up on top of the mountains here and like get to look down at just like the lush, bright green hills and the water. I think it's just a super stunning place to have an event.
Anna, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.